Oh my god. Whew. What's going on, guys? We're just here. Very post-game depressing. Up all your Vikings, all Vikings comments down below. It's gonna be a depressing live stream. How are y'all doing today, man? Everybody good? I'm very sad. Yep. It is a tough time to be a Vikings fan right now. Yeah, I don't really know what went wrong, but just not good. Really just not good. I mean, I don't really have much to say. At least the Cowboys about to lose. Yeah. I'm hoping the Bills lose too. I mean, the Bears, hey, if you want to talk about getting lucky, we can talk about the Bears real quick. I mean, the Bears, I feel like get lucky every day. All in all, I'm all right, making the most of it. Dude, it's just listen, I don't know if you guys are like ready to like sell out for Trevor Lawrence right now, but I mean, you look at our next 3 games, it's the we got Titans, which I have no faith in us stopping that offense. We got the Titans, and then we got the Texans the following week in Houston, and then we're in Seattle. So like, let's just say we win. Let's just say we win 2 of the 3. Like, I mean, we still have a 2-3 record. I mean, the Vikings really dug themselves a hole. Especially, I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? What do you guys think the Vikings should do? I mean, I think a lot of it is just us not coming out ready to play this year and us playing the Packers and the Colts. I mean, it's not like we got like the Bears luck, but okay, I want Justin. You want Justin Fields? Is that what we're calling for? Justin Fields. Let's see. We just need linemen or both on both sides. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Jesse, I mean, listen, the thing with the Vikings is so frustrating. I mean, the announcer said it today. Though you can have all the shiny toys you want offensively. Like, you can have the running backs, you can have the receivers. It just really just matters if you have that offensive line. And that's like, I mean, that's what it comes down to. The Vikings just don't have that. And I mean, Yannick Ngakoue had 2 good plays today. And then that's all we really got from the offensive line. I don't know. It's just the Vikings are in a very tough spot right now, and I am very depressed. Case Keenum did take an 0-2 team to the NFC Championship game. That is, yeah, listen, that's our hope is that we just really turn this around this year, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, I really don't know. I wish I had a better read on this team right now. I just it's just really tough because the Vikings are really depressing right now. I mean, Cousins had a pretty rough day. I don't know what you guys thought about Kirk's performance. You guys could drop that down. Yeah, so you're saying there's a chance. Seriously. I don't know. What do you guys think of Cousins right now? Because I don't know. I'll give you my opinions and I'll let you guys go. But I don't know. I think Kirk, I don't think he's been really good or even average this year. I mean, I get like he's not the only reason we're losing, but I mean, he's a reason we're losing. He's not really controlling the offense, I feel like, and really well. You put up 11 points today on the road and another garbage time touchdown. I mean, this year in the first 2 games, Kirk really hasn't had a drive when it meant something besides the opening drive against Green Bay. Besides that, like, when have the Vikings really put together a drive where it's like, hey, we need this to win the game? And I don't know. I just feel like the Vikings, I feel like it's going to be a really long year. And it's kind of scary because that sucks because I thought this team was actually going to be really good this year. And it's just pain. It's just pain right now. Everybody in here, say what's up. Josh Allen almost got sacked. No way. Did he just throw a touchdown? Oh my God. The Bills just had a touchdown. That's depressing. I'm rooting for the Bills to lose, honestly, but that's tough. And what do you guys think of the game today, though? What do you guys think? Was it just was it more the defense or the offense? Because really, I think it was just I think it was just an even loss, like all the way around. I mean, the defense never really took a stand, and the offense was just the most Mike Zimmer offense. Yeah, what I don't listen. I'm calling it now. Wait. All right, let's see what you guys got here. All right, so yeah, what in the hell Kirk was doing? I don't really know. I mean, I just don't get it. Let's see. I'm calling it now. We go 8-8 as Walker team upset the Ravens. Hey man, if that happens, listen, Connor, I will come back here and I'll be so happy that you commented that and called that, but I honestly doubt it. But hey, you never know. I'm calling it now. We go 8-8. Oh no, I already read that. It's a toss up on Kirk. My cousin says Jesse's tweaking. Not yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about Kirk that also makes me really mad is I feel like he doesn't have that like kind of that killer in him. You know, like I feel like Kirk doesn't really have that like number one like that like I'm the guy. Like it doesn't matter if we don't have a run game. It doesn't matter if the defense isn't playing well. I don't need play action. I don't need this. I can go like put a team. And I get there's not many quarterbacks in the league, but he's kind of getting beat like that, and you know it's tough. Jaden Berry, Thielen looks uncomfortable being the number one receiver. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the receivers are honestly the problem. Listen, I'm gonna honestly put a lot of that on Kirk and just like kind of COVID is them not really going towards Jefferson. I mean, listen, going in the year, what was the whole talk for Vikings fans? Like, oh, Irv Smith, he could potentially be a breakout. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Oh, Tajay Sharp. I mean, really, where's Rudy? Rudy's making a lot of money. Yeah, the offensive line, it wasn't that good today, but we didn't lose because of our offensive line. We just lost because we literally couldn't move the ball because of – I mean, honestly, I don't want to put the whole thing on Kirk, but, I mean, a lot of it today was on Kirk, and I don't know. He just doesn't have that, like, hey, nothing's going right, put it on me, and that's what's tough, man. So – and plus, the thing that hurts me a lot is that we just extended all of these guys in the offseason. I mean, we extended Zimmer, we extended Spielman, we extended Kirk, extended Dalvin. I don't think Dalvin's a problem at all, but I'm just saying you extend a lot of these guys, and they're just not performing. And it's really tough to see. By the way, I just want to say thank you. We see we got 10 people in here right now, and also thank you so much for 500 subs. I know a lot of you guys in here have been here since pretty much the beginning of all this. So, it means a lot that we hit 500,000 coming soon, man. It's just tough because now we're 2 games back from the Bears, and the first time we play the Bears is going to be in Chicago on a Monday night. Like, can we just imagine that, just like that, just whole scene of that Monday night game? The Vikings could potentially be, I don't know, I think we play in week 10. Damn, dude. Tough. Bills took the lead 24-20 over the Dolphins. We're gonna leave that game on though. That's definitely what we're gonna be watching is the Bills game. I feel like that's gonna be a good one. But like also like the Rams are gonna be good. Rams are looking good this year. I think Rams could potentially make some noise. I just think I want to see this defense. Listen, if they got any bone at all, like if there's any like I guess positive or not positive, just optimistic view about this Vikings team right now is just the talent of the roster when Daniil and Dantzler are playing and Anthony Barr is playing. I mean, listen, you have guys like Michael Pierce. You have Daniil Hunter. I hate making excuses for this defense. This defense is not playing good, and I'm not saying those two being there will make a huge difference. But here, I'm going to ask you guys, drop in the comments right now. When this defense has Dantzler and Daniil Hunter playing, and if they're still bad like they were, would you guys want Zimmer fired? So I'm saying with Daniil back, with Dantzler, would you want Mike Zimmer fired? I'm going to ask you guys that. I want to see. Here we got Summer. Summer says, it was all the defense fault. We're going to be watching this. Yeah, all right, listen. I get it's a lot of the defense fault, but a lot of time when that offense can't produce points, I mean, it is listen, I get defense looks terrible. I mean, the amount of times defense gives up a 7-minute drive, 8-minute drive. I mean, you just can't do that. You really can't. And, it's just tough because I don't want to put it all on Kirk. But, I mean, we see, like, quarterbacks. Like, if you're that dude and you're getting paid like that, you can overcome your defense not showing up a game. You can overcome your receivers, like, you not having good connection with your receivers right off the rip. So, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of it's on the defense, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. Sports Talk, how you doing, man? I was ready for somebody can last year. Nothing's happened. Yep. We can't stop the run. Hey, what? How many times over the past 2 years, like even last year when the defense was decent last year, how many times has they have just been gashed by the run? I mean, that Seattle, I think it was Monday night last year. I mean, they literally ran 6 linemen. They ran it down our throats. The 49ers ran it down our throats. The Packers, Monday night, Aaron Jones ran it down our throats. Yeah. Hey, all right, Connor, what you're saying right now, I think is a very, very good point, Connor. So, listen, last year, defense was mediocre. 2018, defense, mediocre. And if you have all this talent that we say we have on defense, and you can't, as a defensive head coach, you get killed for 28 points and 43 points. That just can't happen. There's no reason to have a defensive head coach. I don't know. Should they have kept Diggs instead of Thielen last call TV? No, I think Thielen's still the right call on that. I just think I think we're missing Diggs a little bit right now, and I think that's something that. But then again, like if Diggs is here, I still think we're 0-2. I don't know how you guys feel. I want to get you guys inside. Do you guys think if we have Diggs instead of Gladney and Jefferson right now, I still feel like we're 0-2. Pierce opting out fucked us. Yeah, definitely. Pierce, I honestly think losing Pierce I would love to see this defense next year with Yannick Ngakoue, Michael Pierce, and Daniel Hunter. Also, Vikings fans, don't give up on Yannick Ngakoue yet. Listen, he had that 2-play stretch today where he almost had that strip sack and he had that tackle for loss. Imagine him with Daniel Hunter, Daniel right there. It could be interesting. You could see, how this defense really worked. Fire Zimmer, Lance. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I am not too opposed to fire Zimmer right now. I know it's in the moment, but I'm not really that opposed to it. Yeah. If you guys haven't, sub to the channel. We do daily Minnesota Vikings videos. Thank you guys so much. We just hit 500 this week, so it was really, really dope to see that, and I'm really appreciative of it. Yeah, man. But what do you guys think? So next week we got Tennessee coming in. At home against Tennessee. If you want this season to be saved at all, next week's literally a must win. Because you're going to see, that's the thing right now. I want Vikings fans just look at me right now. I know it sucks. I know we're going through it right now. But just listen to me right now. Tennessee next week at home. If we just lock it down, we can get over that. Next week in Houston, week 4, you have a chance to go 2-2 and just kind of silence everything, silence all the commotion. And it's against the Texans, who are not that good this year. We could get back-to-back dubs, and then week 5 in Seattle on a primetime game. Anything can happen. I just really think the Vikings need to focus on winning. Of course it is that way in the NFL, but really just lock in on beating the Titans. Yannick knows the Colts. He played them 2 times a year. He should have been all over them. Yeah, Yannick had those 2 plays. I don't think Yannick was really that terrible. Again, him and Kendricks were the only ones I noticed playing well. Harrison Smith had an all right day, but hey, listen, I think another thing right now is Anthony Harris. We did not extending him is honestly looking good because he looks terrible right now. I really am disappointed in what I've seen from Anthony Harris. Henry might go for 200 on us the way it's going. Yeah. Derrick Henry, listen, that Titans offensive line coming in here and just like the threat of them going play action, Derrick Henry might run for 200. I would not doubt that. Love the optimism, but it looks like we're gonna start 0-5. Hey, listen, I'm trying to be as optimistic as I can right now and try to almost trick myself into getting excited next week. But man, I mean, hey, Vikings fans, if you're over 21, pour one up tonight. I mean, we can all get through this together. We're here. We can listen, with everybody in here right now, this is a support group for each other. We were all optimistic going into the year. We all wanted this, and we don't have it. This is a support group for each other. Check. All right, we're good. Yeah, but we can all support each other throughout all this. This is a support group. You guys can drop how you feel. We're all going to support each other, but damn, I'm mad with the Vikings right now. And Diggs is absolutely killing the Dolphins right now. So that really sucks to see too. All right. T-Breeze, I'm losing hope for this team. It's not that they lost, but hey, listen, that is a great point. T-Breeze, I'm gonna really hammer that. Listen, it's not like the Vikings, like, it's not exactly like, it's not that they're just 0-2, because you know what, you can say, listen, we played Aaron Rodgers, he had a game of his career. We played the Colts, they're a talented team. But these two losses, it's just almost like we got punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we got hit really hard and we had no answer. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, exactly, T-Breeze, exactly what you said. It's how we lost. That's the toughest part. Opinion on Gladney. Ooh, listen, I mean, we didn't really see we saw a good amount of Gladney today. I'm going to have to go probably watch the All-22 film, and I'm honestly probably going to make a video on him. But from what I've seen, I mean, he got beat a couple times, but he was also in good position. I thought Gladney looked promising for an opening start, but, you know, we'll have to see with him. I mean, who really knows? Viking Alcoholics, yep. Viking Alcoholics Anonymous, that's us. The Minnesota alcohol rate should be skyrocketing after this weekend, man. Should be skyrocketing. Hey, Jaden Berry, thank you for saying that. Jaden, thank you. I just don't know who the hell is the leader? Like, who on this defense, who is going to step up and say, hey, let's get a stop? Like, hey, it's 3rd and long. We got him in 2nd and whatever. We got him in this. Let's turn this around. Like, who's the leader on defense? Or, you know what? Who's the leader on offense? You know, I'll tell you what, maybe Diggs was a cancer. You can say what you want about Diggs, but I'll tell you what, Diggs would go and he would hold these guys accountable. Everson Griffin, he would go and hold these guys accountable. Linval, hold everybody accountable. Whatever Rhodes was, I know Rhodes was a mess last year, but at least he would hold these dudes accountable. I don't know. I think leadership's a huge thing right now. That's a great point. I was going to actually talk about that. Yeah, I mean, seriously, free coffee and free cookies for all the Vikings alcoholics out there today. We are here to rant to each other. All of Jefferson, yes. Thank you. Feed Justin Jefferson. I made a video about this earlier this week. Who said that? Chizo. I said that earlier this week. We need that. We need Jefferson. If we want to be legit in the NFL, it's got to go through Jefferson. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the Vikings can turn this around, but it's really looking not too hot right now. Would fans at a home game, all right, Connor, you said, would fans at a home game affect how we play? I mean, maybe. I'm not really sure. Josh Allen throwing one up. Josh Allen just threw a touchdown. Jesus. Josh Allen looks good. He just threw an absolute dot to John Brown, man. That's tough. Okay, well, here, I'll get back. Yeah, fans would make a difference, but I don't want that. I don't think that would make a difference in our record right now. I think the scores would have been closer, and I think that's maybe the way the Vikings are. They go a lot off their – I mean, we know the Minnesota home crowd. We know how they get after it, but I just don't think it would make a difference in our record right now. Is Kirk the problem? Again, I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah, Kirk has – I don't know. I don't know with Kirk right now. Like, after last year and how he played with that conviction in New Orleans. But, like, besides that, where is it? he had the playoff win. But, like, besides that, where was he in San Fran? Where was he Monday night against Green Bay? I have been one of Kirk's biggest supporters. I used to call him a top 10 quarterback going into this season. But I'm sorry, and yes, I know the stat line looks way worse than it is because he had the 3 picks. You could say maybe the one Hail Mary, obviously take that off. But the one that he was thrown behind BC, I'm sorry, but if you're a top 10 quarterback, you hit him in stride. You make those plays. Darius Leonard should have had one. What QB should we place Kirk with? I mean, ideally, let's just say we start 0-5, which I think is very on the horizon, is obviously Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. Have them sit behind Kirk and just have a whole turnover. I just realized Browns have a better record than us. Yeah, that is tough. It's tough. I mean, the Browns did play the Bengals, and we've kind of played 2 pretty solid opponents. But yeah, man, I don't know. There's just a lot of questioning that I want to question the Vikings right now. I just really want to question, like, who really is Mike Zimmer? And will Zimmer ever win a Super Bowl? Like, I don't know about you guys. I mean, you guys tell me in the comments right now, but I'm sick of going 8-8. Like, maybe we need a year we go 2-14. Like, maybe we need a year that we need to, like, go 1-15, 3-13, and go get a quarterback, go get a top pick. And maybe fire our coach, and maybe just completely restart. Maybe go get a Sean McVay. I mean, Sean McVay, look at him. He's winning games. I have no idea. I don't know. It's tough. Sports Talk, congrats on 500. Hey, appreciate it. See you next week. Thanks for stopping by, Sports Talk. Congrats to you too. I see your channel's doing really well. Love hearing from you. Yeah, Zimmer is a defensive coordinator. Last Call TV right there. Zimmer is a DC. He is a DC. He's not a head coach. I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, we've talked about Mike Zimmer and his ability to actually, like, win big games. Because, listen, we can talk about Kirk Cousins' ability to win big games, but how many times has Zimmer had a meltdown? Like, how many times in big game has Zimmer been gashed for 200 yards? Because I'll tell you what, for a team who just got their ass beat in Green Bay, and now you're coming in playing a Colts team who, decent team. They got some talent, but we knew what they wanted to do today. And that's what you do. It just says a lot about your coach and how you rally the team. If you need a bad record, yeah. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Silverman, that's a great point too. I mean, that's what also sucks right now is that the Packers and Bears are 2-0. So, I mean, it's after week 2. We're 2 weeks in the season, and we can realistically, like Vikings fans, I know this sucks. I know a lot can change, and I know this is prisoner of the moment, but we can pretty much kiss the North goodbye this year. We won't be the team that's hanging that banner, which is tough. And it's a weird year, but I don't know. I want to hear from you guys right now. I think there's 2 people we need to talk about mainly, and that's Kirk and Mike Zimmer, our coach and quarterback. Who do you guys think needs to go? Or do you guys think we should stay with both? Or do you guys think both need to go and you guys are down to restart this team, restart the franchise? Or do you guys want to keep Zimmer, keep Kirk, or get rid of both? Tell me. I just want to know from you guys right now. I'll tell you my answer. I think they both got to go. I think, like, if this season goes the way it is and we go 2-14, I think you keep I think you fire Zimmer or if we go 5-11, whatever. I think you keep Cousins for just 1 year and have him train a quarterback. But I think you got to get rid of Zim, and it's tough because he's a defensive head coach and we get gashed. Yeah, T. Breeze, get rid of both. Kirk could stay a year. Exactly what I'm saying. Restart with both. Yeah. Like, hold on. I'm grabbing my phone real quick. We're gonna pull up some schedules. All right. We're gonna get some we're gonna pull up some schedules right now for you guys. See if the Vikings have any chance at a wild card. So we're gonna go through the rest of the Vikings season right now, live on stream, except we're gonna be incredibly optimistic. So I'm going to say best case scenario right now for the Vikings, and we're going to all talk about the rest of the Minnesota Vikings season. I mean, next week against Tennessee at home. What do you think Derrick Henry's going to do? I mean, realistic. What do you think Derrick Henry's going to do to this team? I mean, and then we're in Houston. I mean, this team just showed us how they performed on the road. I mean, if we're looking at this like objectively right now, the Vikings are 0-4. I know it's prisoner moment. I know it's NFL and a lot can happen. But then we're in Seattle. I mean, what do you think Russell Wilson and them are going to do? Jamal Adams, Bobby Wagner. Like, those are football players. The Vikings don't look like football players. Respect y'all, Packer fan. Next is Saints for us. That's going to be – you know what? It pains me to say this, but I think the Packers might be my team to come out of the NFC this year. I think that Jordan Love thing, I think that kind of ticked him off, and it almost ticked the team off. But I'll tell you what, though, if the Packers would have drafted like Justin Jefferson or one of those dudes, the Packers would have – Packers are legit this year. So, no fans against the Seahawks is huge when we do play them. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, is it really going to make that big of a difference? Or is it going to – did the Cowboys come back and win? Cowboys came back and won? Does anybody know how that happened? If we don't win against Texans now, yep. Damn. Okay, so the Cowboys came all the way back. That is tough. Cowboys got an onside kick. Is that actually what happened? They won off an onside kick? Oh, dude, Skip Bayless is going to be a problem tomorrow. I don't know if I want to watch Undisputed now. Skip and Dak had 450 yards. Oh, Skip's going to be and CeeDee Lamb had 106. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be tough, dude. Oh, my God. Listen, for Vikings fans, this is going to be a long week. I think we might just need to stay in our little Vikings cult and just, like, not say much. Because I don't know if there's a lot that we could say. Ooh, Kyler Murray up 7-0 early. D-Hop with a touchdown. D-Hop's about to put up numbers this year. Like, he's about to put up numbers this year. Yeah, man. But we'll see. We'll see, you guys. I mean, we'll see if the Vikings can turn this around. I really don't think so. But yeah, we'll have to see though. Oh, I'm gonna go turn another game on TV. This Bills game's over. Yeah, but I mean, does Arizona have a chance in the West? Arizona's interesting. Like, and especially, I don't know. I mean, the Niners are pretty banged up. I think that Arizona could really sneak in a wild card if we're being like real right now. I think Arizona has a chance to make the wild card. I don't know how their schedule lays out, but them just beating the 49ers last week just to start off the season, and now they got Washington. I mean, that's a start. I mean, starting 2-0, but I don't know. I think in the NFL, especially with fans, we like to jump on to just anything. And in the NFL, like, we've only had 2 weeks of football. We didn't have preseason. We didn't have nothing. So all we know about this Vikings team is off the first 2 weeks. All we know about the Packers is off the first 2 weeks. What happens if the next 2 weeks the Vikings go 2-0, Packers go 0-2? Then we're having a different conversation. But the only thing is, it just puts a whole sense of urgency on the Vikings right now, and the Vikings just don't really seem like they want it. So, all right. If we do fire Zimmer, when is the most likely time after the season or halfway through? Connor, all right. I don't think Zimmer is going to get fired in the middle of the season. I just think him and Spielman have a good enough relationship. Like, I think they're just mainly friends. But, yeah, no, I don't see Zimmer getting fired during the season. I mean, if anything, it's after the season or halfway through next. But I don't know. I just think the Vikings are really stuck on Zim, and it's kind of depressing, really. 100% NFC North and West are getting the wild cards. Yeah. I mean, listen, The Vikings, I'm not trying to just throw away this season and say, let's tank for Trevor Lawrence. This is the NFL, guys. Like, we know what the NFL is. It's up and down. It will punch you in your mouth. It's a lot. Am I really, pessimistic about our chances? Yeah. But am I ruling out the season? Nah. I mean, we're still going to go through the season. Next week, we got the Titans. That's all it is right now. And I think the Vikings came out really flat because they kind of got punched in the mouth, but now it's just screw it time. Like, listen, I love Dalvin and Madison, but I kind of want to see them unleash this passing game more and just unleash this offense, just explosive plays, take chances. Like, when you do throw the ball, push it downfield. When you're running the ball, get some motion or something. It's just so vanilla. That's what makes me so upset with this offense. It's just I get what did I expect though? We have Gary Kubiak, who's still living in 1970 right now, and Mike Zimmer, who's running 1965 defenses. So, yeah, guys, tough look. Geez, the Charger or SoFi Stadium looks so cool. Yeah, just a reminder, 2010. So yeah, I remember that the Packers were they were a wild card team back then, but I don't know. The thing is, the Packers had Rodgers, and Rodgers is like a one dude who, like, I don't care what the record is. Like, that's the thing about Rodgers. I don't really care. I mean, I'll still bet on him. And the Vikings just don't have guys like that. The Vikings don't have guys that are like, hey, I need to take control and I need to do this. Now, Vikings fans, let's be optimistic. Let's just play that card really quick. Danielle Hunter comes back after week 3. How are we feeling? Do we want him to? Super familiar. They got behind. Yeah, that's the thing about I feel like if the Vikings get down one score, like even if it's just like 3-0. I mean, you saw the Colts, like they got down 3-0. They were like, whatever. Packers were down 7-3 against us. They were like, whatever. But I feel like if the Vikings don't like capitalize on every opportunity, like it hurts. Like every single missed opportunity hurts us, which is, that's the toughest part, man. I mean, that's really the toughest part with this Vikings team. It's just I feel like we miss so many just little opportunities. I mean, someone at the top of my mind was just like that corner route to Thielen, the one where Rhodes made that play. Like, let's just look at that play, and it's just like Cousins has to make that throw. Like, you're on the road. You are 0-1. You got to make that throw if you're Kirk Cousins. That's just how it is. We need to not give up free points with safeties. I mean, yeah, that would help. I feel like an NFL team. I mean, I want to know how many NFL teams started their season 0-2 with 2 safeties. I mean, please. Like, can we get a stat on that? Can I get a stat check on how many teams started off the year with back-to-back safeties? Like, this isn't high school football. Yeah, clean up the penalties would be good. Need more runs. Running has always been your best option. Yeah, the thing about the Vikings with the run game, like the Vikings run game recently has just been very, very vanilla still. It's just, I mean, also I feel like Dalvin today, I feel like he was just one step away from bursting one, which was, I mean, it was promising to see Dalvin being one step away from just turning upfield. But I mean, then again, like we just had no explosive plays on offense today, and that's what happens on the road. I mean, especially when the defense doesn't show up. Yeah, hey, last call TV. I think that's an interesting thing. I don't think the coaches have faith in like Justin Jefferson yet, or even guys like Irv. Like, I don't. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, they do go back to that very vanilla Christian Ponder type offense when Diggs is not here. I mean, even we saw it. I mean, at least last year. Remember when Thielen was out? Like we had those 4 games where Cousins lit it up because we still had the deep threat, and you don't really see Thielen going over top. I think a huge thing we don't really talk about enough is like Thielen and Justin Jefferson, like them both being slot receivers at the beginning, and them both, like, I guess maybe that's why Jefferson's not getting on the field as much, and maybe that's why Cousins only looks at one dude. See, Cousins, this is the thing that makes me mad. Cousins is looking a lot like Trubisky right now. Trubisky just stares at Allen Robinson. That's why I don't think he's a good quarterback. But Cousins this year, he's just staring at Adam Thielen. And I get he's the only one you really know. But where's Irv Smith? Where's Jefferson, man? I don't know. We couldn't run, but Drew Samia first game. Not that bad, but can be better. Yeah, Ashram Granderson. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Drew Samia wasn't bad. He got killed on that one drop back, but I feel like it's just a whole. There's a lot of individual matchups lost today where we should have won, and a lot of just missed tackles and just not finishing plays. That's where I think a lot of the struggles came from. Let's go, bro.
Come on.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go, Diggsy.
Yeah, we got to.
Joshy.
Yeah.
Joshy threw for 400.
Josh Allen threw for 400 yards. This is going to be the longest week of my life right now.
Damn.
Longest week, man. Thanks for stopping by, Con. Yeah, I do live with Bills fans, and Diggs had a game, so. Yeah. Thank you, bro. You're saying everything I tell my friends. Hey, I'm just trying to be a man of the people, a voice of the Vikings pain right now. Yeah, man, but let's see here. I made a video saying like 2 breakout stars for the Vikings this year is Fetty and Irv Smith. Damn, do I look stupid now? Because the coach is just I just don't know if this is coaching or just Irv and Fetty just aren't that good. And maybe I was just really optimistic about them, but where the hell is Irv? Where the hell is Fetty? I mean, seriously. Like it's just tough right now, man. I just don't really know where this team's going to go, really. Like, what direction are we heading as a football team? I mean, are we going to do that every week? Because I don't know if I want to watch that. Like, that's tough to watch, man. Like, what we saw, that's really tough to watch. Especially from a team that I thought had a lot of potential this year. And just a lot of dudes just aren't stepping up at all. Yeah, thank you for everybody who stopped by, though. Love you guys. Comment whenever. We're just going to be responding to you guys. You guys really determine where this goes. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting 500 subs. 1K next. We can all be just very miserable Vikings fans together, man. We can all just be slightly depressed. Still a little optimistic, though. I mean, it's still only week 2, but slightly depressed. And my laptop's about to die. Hold on. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I mean, I want to hear from you guys, though, in the comments. What do you guys got to say right now? What are you guys feeling? Where do you guys think, like, next week, where's your confidence level? Like, what do you guys think? Give me some early predictions for next week. Do you think we can turn this around? Or we start 0-3? Because 0-3 and 1-2, there's a huge difference. 0-3 is like your season's done. 1-2 is like, hey, I mean, it's stupid, but, like, next week you could be 500. But if we go 0-3, it's like you got to win 3 games in a row to be 500. So we'll see. We shall see, Vikings fans. It is just pain, 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 and more pain. And the Titans are 2-0. Jeez. I don't know, guys. I really don't know if we can beat the Titans. I mean, can we just all right, I don't know. You guys make me feel better, please. Be optimistic because I am just not. And I'm getting my ass kicked in fantasy. Diggs had 153 yards and a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Jesus. I'm feeling 2-14. Sorry. Hey, that's what I'm feeling right now. Don't say sorry for that. I'm asking you guys to make me feel more optimistic. But I feel 2-14, man. Ooh, Justin Herbert's in the game for the Chargers. He looks very LA. Herbert. He's having a day. He's starting off pretty solid. Wait, I see Herbert's about to get his first dub against the Chiefs. That would be unreal. That would be funny if Herbert gets a dub against the Chiefs. Yeah, but hey, what are you guys feeling? I need you guys' thoughts. Are you guys like depressed and locked out, or you guys feel any sense of we could come back? Because I really just don't know if we can rally right now. Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, can Zimmer rally this team? And I'm so low on Zimmer right now. I don't know. All right. Jaden Berry. I think we go 0-3. I just don't see a winning team that wants to win. Right there. That's it. They don't want to win. Like, yeah, they probably want to win, but there's no urgency. Like, one of my reasons why I thought we would beat the Colts this week was because of sense of urgency. Knowing your next 3 games are really tough and you have a chance to go play Phillip Rivers. Like, I'm sorry, but it's Phillip Rivers. Go win this game. Go get the 1-1. So then next week you just have a chance to get 2-1. And then, hey, you never know what happens. You rip off 3 in a row. You go beat Deshaun Watson. You're 3-1. Then you got a chance against Seattle. But now you just screw that up. It's like back-to-back games. The games I thought we could win, we didn't. And that's what's sad. So next week, I guarantee you the line's going to come out. I want to know what that line is because I bet you the Titans will be favored. I bet you the Titans will be favored next week. Got it. Yeah, it just really seems like this team just doesn't want to be there right now. And that's what's – I mean, Cousins was 11 of 26 with 3 interceptions. I'm one of the biggest Kirk Cousins supporters. But damn, bro. Damn. They got down a touchdown. See guys walking around with their hands in, no confidence, no fight. Exactly. Who cares if you go down 7-3? It's the NFL. You're not going to get everything handed to you. You're not going to have every play action be perfect. You're not going to have all your receivers get open. You're not going to have perfect defense. But it's how you rally in the NFL. And I think that's a lot on Zimmer. Like, I'm sorry, but Zimmer, you see dudes with their hands on their knees, put their ass on the bench. It's about body language. Put dudes out there who want to be out there and want to fight. Like Yannick Ngakoue, I loved when he got up and he yelled in the ref's face. I'm like, give me that. Kirk, get angry. Thielen, get angry. Get in somebody's face. Like, you can, like, the media will call it toxic, say there's blow-ups. There needs to be some dude on this team who gets in somebody's face and says, we're not letting this happen. And that's on Zimmer. There's no sense of urgency. There's no sense of discipline. There's none of that right now. That's what's so disappointing, man. Thank you for everybody coming in, though. We're just ranting, just kind of hanging out, talking football, watching. I got the Chiefs-Chargers game on in the background, so just kind of watching that. Sub to the channel if you haven't. It means a ton. We just hit 500 this week. Channel's doing well, so come join. We're just being sad, depressed Vikings fans together, man. And that's what it's all about, really. Yeah, it's crazy how just a football team can change my mood so much. Really, it is really concerning, actually. Because now I'm going to be depressed all week. Think about that. God, I don't even know if I want to talk about this game like that much this week because it's just like I just want to throw it away. I love Teddy. It really showed the entire team. Thank you, Jaden. Teddy, people will fight for Teddy. I don't care if you're 0-5 and your whole team's injured. If Teddy's your starting quarterback, dudes fight for him. Listen, I think in the NFL, you have 2 types of quarterbacks like dudes want to play with and dudes want to fight for. You got like the team guys, like the very likable guys, like the Teddys, like the Staffords, I know he's obviously a great quarterback. He's a likable dude. People want to play for him. I don't know if Kirk has that. And then you're on the other side, you got the really talented guys that people just want to play with, like Mahomes, Rodgers, like all these guys. I don't know if people want to play with for Kirk. Like, I mean, he's the quarterback. He should be able to rally his team. It doesn't really seem like he's a leader. Every championship team, their leader's their quarterback. And I frankly just don't see that from the Vikings. It doesn't really seem like they have a leader. And I thought Kirk would be that, and he's not. So, very sad. Very, very, very sad. This was a good rant, though, boys. This is a good rant. We're getting everything off our minds right now. Thank you for everybody who stopped by the way. This was a good, really solid live stream. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys. A quick 45-minute live stream. If you guys are subbed to the channel, please keep up the support. I love the support on the channel. Back here whole week, tons of Vikings videos, a lot of film breakdown coming our way. Thanks you guys so much for joining. We'll probably stream later tonight, maybe, a little late night stream. And we're going to be working on videos all week. See you guys soon. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. Seriously.